Days before her children went missing, Ilene Gajdos Little gnawed on the dry skin of her bottom lip and reclined in her low-backed stool and felt, deep in her bones, that she was due a change of fortune. She reached out and pressed the poker machine's backlit button again. Once more the machine played its jaunty tune of anticipation. Once more it scrolled through its motley images, casino cards, jade turtles, gold lines, and once more it settled on a combination that was literally within an ace of winning. Ilene threw her head back and groaned. The ceiling was adorned with circular mirrors framed by fluorescence the hue of sundown, and she was down to 67 cents credit. When her credit was exhausted, she decided, she'd top it up with the 20 she'd pilfered from the till at work. But she glanced at her Casio watch. Soon she'd have to leave the Cassis Hill Workers' Club to pick up Jack and Lonnie from school. She didn't have time to spin through $20 extra, unless she accepted that she'd be late. Somewhere to her right, a machine paid out and blared its festive ragtime melody. The machine was called Horseshoe Saloon. She knew it. She'd won and lost on it plenty of times before. Her machine for the day, Jewels of the Orient, was due to pay out any second. If she didn't stay until she at least broke even, the next punter would reap all the luck she'd sown. She picked up her schooner and moistened her lips with the tepid froth that remained. Then she knuckled the backlit button. Rapid fire, the digital reels wound themselves into another losing pattern. Now she had 47 cents credit left, which was 23.5 for each occasion she'd been late to pick her children up this month. The previous Tuesday, she'd arrived to find them loitering on the pavement by the school gates. Neither of them approached her battered orange Datsun. Jack, who was 8, watched a magpie wheel low overhead, while 6-year-old Lonnie slipped her thumbs beneath the fraying straps of her backpack. Ilene hooted, but they eyed the car as if it were a foreign object. Then the school principal, Mrs. Subraman, shuffled past the 2 pine trees and out through the gates with her Peter Pan collar flapping in the breeze. Ilene played another spin, and this time she came close to the change of fortune she'd anticipated. Pretty close, she corrected herself, a single jade turtle shy of winning 12 free spins. She scratched her crown. It wouldn't matter to her children if she were late. They'd be safe. They'd probably feel safer with the principal than with her. What she didn't want to deal with was Miss Subraman's mouth, which she'd hold on that commiserative angle, as if Ilene wasn't even worth scolding. From her right, the ragtime melody blared again, and she scowled at the row of pokies perpendicular to hers. Most of the gaming stalls were empty, but a lone woman hunched on the stool in front of Horseshoe Saloon. She sat unnaturally still, and the glow of her machine formed a pale nimbus around her. Her hair was woven into a volute bun that reminded Ilene of a severed ear. She could not look away. The melody slowed its tempo, and the only movement was the plume of light enveloping the woman.